Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and sorry I haven't done a video in like 2 weeks. I've just been bit sick kind of thing, just not really feeling all that great. Um I I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible because this is quite a lot of games I've picked up for this month. So let us begin. I'm gonna start with the miscellaneous titles first and then go to the games. So first off we have this. If you have not realized what it is by now, it is Fallout New Vegas' All Roads comic. It's hardback. This was actually supposed to come with a collector's edition. I find it in a charity shop for 50 cents. And I can't believe someone would trade it in separately, and not just keep it with his collector's edition, but oh well, they're lost. 50 cents for that there. Really happy about that. A couple of these things were sent by Devil, so I can't give you a price on them. One of them is a miniature figure of Dixie Kong from obviously Donkey Kong. Looks awesome. It's going to go on the shelf. Don't know how much he paid for, of course, so yeah. We have two Pops, which I have to get the other ones, but we'll see how it goes. That is Sombra, Overwatch, of course. Yeah, I paid $15 for this. So yeah, there's not really much to say. It's a Overwatch Pop. I've done so many on this channel. And the other one is Saria from Overwatch as well. I do want the other ones, but the friend of mine that does these things has to order them for me from America, so yeah, that's the two Pops I got. That was 15 as well, of course. They're both the same price. So hopefully I get some more. We'll get the others soon. Last two miscellaneous titles, I have the Kotaku Evan from Ni no Kuni 2. Still haven't played the game. I paid $10 for this one because there's so many of them. This seems to be the one that's not selling, so they sold it for $10. I'm not really too bothered, but whatever. So yeah, Evan. And the other miscellaneous title is Jin Kazama from Tekken, and as you can see, the platform that surrounds this the plastic surrounding this platform is someone didn't package it properly, but whatever. This was 20. This was the normal price because it's quite hard to get him. Yeah, $20 for Jin Kazama. I still think Yoshimitsu should have been there instead of Jin, but yeah. So they're the miscellaneous titles. I will quickly move them back so I can get some room for the games. So yeah, I was going to do a few videos on some of the things that have been going on in the gaming industry at the moment, like, Bethesda with the fucking suing the dude on eBay, Angry Joe and that there, but I just thought I just couldn't be bothered with the whole, I don't want to turn the channel into some complaining fucking thing, so I just left it. But, yeah, I suppose I might do one on what I thought of Cyberpunk 2077, but we'll see. So I got one PC game courtesy of Devil. That is Quake 4. I already have it on PC. When he said he was sending me Quake 4, I thought it was the Xbox 360 version, and I thought, oh, that's cool, I'll have it on 360. Came in the mail, and it was the PC version, so I've got two versions of it, but oh well, doesn't bother me. So yeah, it's a really good game too. In my opinion, the last good Quake game. But yeah, what should I do next? We'll do the two Mega Drive games, courtesy of Devil again. He actually found me a copy of Wiz and Liz because I don't know where my copy is from the, back in the day. I've talked about this before. This is a phenomenal game. If you are interested in the look of this game, or if you can get it for really cheap for your Mega Drive or Genesis, definitely check it out, guys, because I guarantee you will not be disappointed. The other thing he got me was a game that I've never owned on Mega Drive, but I've played countless times in the arcade. That is Afterburner 2. I can't really say anything bad about this game. I think there is no bad Afterburner game. Yeah, so he also got me that. I don't know how much he paid for them. I think he told me that he got them really cheap at a charity shop, but I don't know how much, but yeah, thanks for that, Devil, because increased my Mega Drive collection. So I'll do the we'll go with the 3DS games next. So we have Resident Evil Revelations, a game that I have on PS3. I've never played the 3DS version. I got it for $20. Wasn't too bad considering I'm not really fond of this game, to be honest. It's better than Revelations 2, that's for sure. But I don't know, maybe it's really good on 3DS and I just didn't like the PS3 version. I don't know. You never know. But yeah, $20. And the other 3DS game I got, which I actually had at launch for the 3DS, but I got rid of it because I didn't like it. That's the Street Fighter 4 edition of... the 3DS version, sorry, of Street Fighter 4. The reason I don't like this game is because there's no skill involved. You can pick, say, the likes of Akuma or Chun-Li, two characters that are real... Chun-Li, for example, should I say. It's really hard to pull off her super, and in this game, you just press a button on the 3DS's touchscreen. You do the ult, and that's what annoyed me, and that's why I traded it in when I first had it. I paid $15 for it. I'll never play it on 3DS again, because I've got the PS3 version, and I'll buy the PS4 version eventually. But yeah, they're the two 3DS games I got. I got one Wii game, which was 007 GoldenEye, or GoldenEye 007, whichever. I have this on PS3. I did not like it. A friend of ours in the UK bought this day one for the Wii, and me and Devil actually played it at his house, and we thought this is not really that good for a Wii game, especially considering, if I'm not mistaken, this came out... The Conduit came out just before this, I think. I could be wrong. Quote me if I'm wrong on that, guys. And the Conduit was a fantastic game. This, on the other hand, felt like a step back to the Conduit. But, yeah. I should tell you how much I paid for that, sorry. I paid $10 for that. Not bad considering... I've never been able to find the Wii version of this for some reason. I always see the Xbox and PS3 version, but never the Wii version. So yeah, $10 for GoldenEye. Increase my Wii collection, because it's actually quite big now. We'll do the PS3 games. Got a few very fucking odd choices too. The one game I did want for the PS3, which I finally found, and you're probably going to cringe when you see it, that is Silent Hills HD Collection. I've heard the horror stories of it. But it's very hard to get on the PS3, so I just had to have it on PS3. It cost me $20. Not too bad considering it is, as I stated, very hard to find. I'll probably go through them just to see how bad they are on the HD collection. But, yeah. Really happy I picked it up anyway, because it's hard to get. So the last three games I got for the PS3 are very weird. This one is coming up next is something I never even knew was on PS3. That is the Nat Geo Quiz Wildlife, or it should actually be called National Geographic, but whatever. It's a puzzle encyclopedia. It tells you, like, wildlife stuff on the earth. It's got mini games which are actually quite fun. I have played this. I actually don't mind it. I actually think it's quite a good quiz game. If you like quiz games, check it out. I paid $8 for this, so pretty cheap considering it's the first I've ever seen it. Like, so that's pretty good in my opinion anyway. So yeah. Up next is a game that's, I even felt bad buying it, but I've never seen it that cheap before, so I bought it. That is the Angry Birds trilogy, which I believe is the 3 phone games put onto the, consoles. I bought this because it was $5. I thought, well, why not? Might as well. For $5, can't complain there. I haven't played it yet. I probably won't play it for a very long time, but I've never played an Angry Birds game. Who knows? Maybe it's fun. I don't know. So the last PS3 game I got is a game that's it's not rare, but it's quite uncommon. That is The Bourne Conspiracy. Yeah, there's not really much to say. It's based off the books. So yeah, it's done by High Moon Studios. Sorry, so it should be good. They're a good company in my eyes. Yeah, I paid $5 for that. Not bad considering, as I said, it's not easy to come by. It's not rare, but not easy. So yeah, that's my PS3 games. I got one PS2 game this month, which it's not quite rare. It's rare, but it's very cheap, if that makes any sense to you. That is Warriors of Might and Magic. Yes, it's a Might and Magic game. This is a Might and Magic game that's a hack and slash. It's not the RPG or the strategy ones that people are more familiar with. Look what PlayStation Magazine give it to. A 94. And this is a launch title, I believe. Yep, 2000. So yeah, I paid $5 for this. Pretty happy about that, considering I love my Might and Magic games, and this was a console exclusive, I believe. So yeah, only PS2 game I got. So up next we have some PS1 games. Sorry, we have Wing Commander: The Price of Freedom, or Wing Commander 4. Sorry, The Price of Freedom. I've never played a Wing Commander game. I got this for 25. Yeah, 2025 was one of the two. I can't remember because this was bought very early in the month. It's quite common to get this Wing Commander game because I've seen it a lot, actually, to be honest. But yeah, it's a sci-fi PS1 game. Pretty happy about that. So yeah. Next we have Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. This was 30 quid because I know it is rare, a lot harder to get. The Wing Commander 4. So yeah, there's a big ass sticker on it. That's why you don't put stickers on games. But I believe this was the first. This and the 4 were the only two ones on PS1. The others were exclusive to PC, but could be wrong. The other PS1 game I got was sent to me by Devil, and he knows I really wanted to get this game, and he actually found it for me. That is Bishi Bashi Special. Never played it until the PS3 got the digital version to download, and it's essentially just a giant puzzle minigame set, and they're funny as hell, and I fell in love with it, and I said to Devil, I want this game on disc, and lo and behold, he found it, and we made a deal for it. So, I'm not going to tell you what I traded for, because maybe Devil wants to do his own video, and he'll show what I traded, but yeah. So, what should I do next? Trust me, we're about halfway through. I've got one Xbox One game, and that is Killer Instinct Definitive Edition. Devil's been hounding me to get this for a long time now. Finally got it. Paid $20 brand new for it in Big W. And if you buy it, it comes with the soundtrack as well as the disc is under it. For some reason, they don't put it on the other side. But it comes with a soundtrack physical, which I thought was pretty cool. It also comes with a DLC character, which I'm not really bothered about. But, yeah. It's an exclusive for Xbox One, so all good. As I said, $20. So, I'll do my Xbox original games now. First we have... Come on. Halo 1. I actually find it pretty cheap too. I had this when I originally had my Xbox, of course. Not much to say about Halo 1. It's fantastic. Paid $10. It was really short. Up next, Halo 2. Same as Halo 1. I've had it on my original Xbox. Wasn't that fond of Halo 2, to be honest. I actually think it's the worst out of the trilogy. But yeah, I paid $10 for this as well, because it's the original case, not the Steelbook. The Steelbook's actually cheaper, so... Up next we have Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War. I have this on PC. I've never owned the console version of this game, whether it be on PS2 or Xbox. So I thought, well, why not? It did cost me $15, so it was more expensive than Halo 1 and 2. So yeah. So they got an original sticker on it for $93 from Big W. So yeah. Really good game. Like, fantastic. So the last Xbox game I got was courtesy of Devil once again. He knows I've been after this for a while. It's quite rare. And that is Ninja Gaiden. I originally owned this on my original Xbox, and I loved it. It kicked my ass constantly, but I loved it. he found it, and I said to him, right, name your game and I'll trade. And, well, we traded. So, as I said, if Devil does his own video, he'll probably tell you what he traded for it. But, yeah, really happy with that. So, up next, we'll do the GameCube games. I got an amazing deal for GameCube games, and I'm trying to do this backwards to make it more easier. So first we got F-Zero GX, and I know I boast about F-Zero, and if you're wondering, well, how come I don't have this physically until now? I've never owned a GameCube. I lent the GameCube back in the day. I lent it for my Xbox, and then the dude I lent it to actually wanted my Xbox, and I sold it to him with a bunch of games. But I've never owned a GameCube, sorry. So I actually found GX, and it did cost me $50. I know it's quite expensive, but well worth it for, in my opinion, Nintendo's greatest franchise. I will stand by that. So, yeah. So here's my good deal, and I'm gonna go into it. Once you realize what I'm doing, you'll realize what it is. So I got Resident Evil 0. Never played the GameCube version. In fact, I've only played the PS4 version with the HD collection, right? So I got this for $15. For some reason, this is cheaper than the other Resident Evil games. I don't know why. I actually think it's better than Resident Evil 1 and 3. But yeah, so I got it for $15. This is all from the same store, by the way. Not all the games, just the GameCube games, I mean. So I got Resident Evil 1 as well. This was $30 because it's Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1's, really highly praised. So, yep. I also got Resident Evil 2. You're starting to see the pattern here. In my opinion, one of the greatest Resident Evil before Resident Evil 4 changed the whole genre. Can't wait for the remaster too. So yeah, this is where it is. This cost me $50, right? Because it is really, expensive kind of thing, right? I got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, or Resident Evil 3. Cost me $50. Now, because I bought all the Resis, 1, 2, 3, and 0, the guy always, gives me good deals because I'm always buying out of him, I don't rip him off kind of thing. He was so kind because I spent, 150 more or less, just rounded out. He chucked in Resident Evil 4's Collector's Edition for free. I couldn't believe it. My face dropped, which it's Resident Evil 4 and the bonus disc, which is, the history of, it talks about all these Resident Evil games for the GameCube. As you can see, it's, try and get that out. Because I think it's got a different cover to the PS2 version. Yeah, it's the same as the actual box. Yeah, I was so happy about that because I borrowed my friend's GameCube back in the day solely for Wind Waker, because obviously Twilight Princess wasn't out at the time, and Resident Evil 4, and I was not disappointed. So yeah, now I have all the GameCube games of Resident Evil except Code Veronica, which he had, but it is more expensive than the others for some reason, I don't know why. So that's all the GameCube games I got. So really happy about the pickup for the GameCubes. So we'll do the one Vita game I got, which you'll laugh again because it's completely random and out of nowhere. That is the Muppets Movie Adventure. It's exclusive. I bought it. That's why. I don't care. It's a side-scrolling, because I was explaining to Devil about this game the other night on Skype. If you can see that, Devil, it's a side-scrolling, sort of like a mixture of Golden Axe, I believe. They're the characters you play as, Gonzo, Kermit, Little Miss Piggy, and the Animal, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, can't complain. I paid $15 for this, so I've never seen it before, so I was surprised. So, yeah, another Vita game. Let's do the PS4 games. So, I actually got this today because I forgot it came out. It came out, start of the month, and I forgot, and I had, like, $50 on me, so I went and got it. That is Sonic Mania's, physical version. For Megatron, that sent me a clip of his. We have, same as yours, the art book, which is, same as the one you've got, stuff like that there. But here's what our reverse cover looks like. I had to change it straight away. That's what ours looks like. I think it's exactly the same picture, just has Mega Drive instead of Genesis written on it. Yeah, I've said before in my Game of the Year list, I believe it to be easily one of the greatest Sonic games ever made. And that's not going to go back in, so I'll have to put it here. Sorry, guys. So I paid $50 for this. Happy about it because it came with everything. And it was brand new, and I don't mind giving the money to the guy that made this game. So yeah. Up next we have... Now, this was bought before the whole Bethesda bullshit, right? That is the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind's expansion pack. I haven't played it yet. I've been playing the standard game again since I downloaded the massive update, just to see how it changed. I'm actually pretty impressed of how much they changed it for the better. Haven't played this yet. I got it for $20. Can't complain that. And yes, it was bought before Bethesda were being dickheads. Up next we have AFL Evolution. This is a Australian football game, hence why you've probably never seen it before unless you're an Australian or New Zealand watcher. Yeah, can't complain. I was talking to Devil about this game. It's unfortunate that EA, yes, I'll actually mention EA, and 2K won't publish this game and give the money to it because it would be better. And unfortunately, these two developers have to do it themselves. I mean, it's got licensing, as you can see, Toyota, you got Coca-Cola, fucking Gatorade and all in it. So they do, bring in, actual licensed products outside the AFL, but paid $50 for it. It's okay. I prefer the PS3 version of AFL, but what can you do? Up next is a game that I couldn't believe was remastered for PS4. That is the Blob, which by the way, I love this game for Wii. This was a Wii exclusive last gen, and apparently it was remastered for PS4, and I'm presuming Xbox also got it. It's a platformer, and it's real. I really recommend it. If you've got a Wii, get it for Wii. If you've got a Wii U, get it for Wii U, of course. If you've got a PS4 and Xbox, give it a shot. That was $50. I just remembered. I forgot to say. Sorry, guys. That was $50. So yeah, the Blob's a really good game. Paid $30 for it. Didn't mind because I really enjoyed the Wii version, and actually gonna enjoy playing it again because I haven't played it for like good couple of years, So yeah. Last PS4 game we have is Wonder Boy the Dragon Trap, or Wonder Boy 3. I inverted the cover, that's why it looks different. I haven't played it, but from everyone that I've talked to that has this game says it's one of the greatest remasters ever seen in a video game. And if you buy the physical version, you get goodies. You get a little keychain of Wonder Boy as the dragon. You get a physical soundtrack, which I don't know why it's a GameCube style fucking disc. You get a booklet, which is very reminiscent of a Master System games booklet. You obviously get the inverse cover that you can see in the background behind the disc. And yeah, highly recommend getting it. Please give the developer here your support, because this is a developer that's doing the Streets of Rage 4 remake. So yeah, give this guy and his team the support. I paid $50 for this brand new. In my opinion, the best pickup of the month. At least I agree. Let me know what you think, guys. So now we're down to the Xbox 360 games, which me and Devil were talking on Skype whether or not he thinks the GameCube or the Xbox games were my best pickup this month. I personally believe the Xbox games were. So we'll start off with Might and Magic Elements Dark Messiah, or as I like to call it, thanks Ubisoft for ruining it. I have this on PC. Didn't even know the Xbox had this game until I saw it. And no, I didn't pay that for it. That's a really old sticker. And I picked it up. So, yeah, if anyone wants to know, it should have been like Might and Magic, because Might and Magic predates the Elder Scrolls. But no, they turned it into an Elder Scrolls ripoff. That's what pissed me off with it. Although I like it, and yes, it's done by Arcane Studios. I like it. It's definitely not the best Might and Magic game for sure. It's the only Might and Magic on Xbox though. So yeah, I paid $8 for that. Definitely cheap, so I can't really complain too much. Up next is a game I've never owned on the Xbox 360 despite having a 360, which I'll explain. That is Ninja Gaiden 2. Now the reason I've never owned this version on the Xbox is because my Xbox broke when this game was coming out, and I was just like, I'm not buying an Xbox now. So I missed out on it, and I jumped to Sigma 2 instead. So I never got to play this version of Ninja Gaiden 2, which I know has different, content than the Sigma version has. So it will be really good to go back and play this. This was cheap. This cost me $8 as well, considering it's one of the best games of last gen in my eyes. Well, Sigma is anyway, and I'm guaranteed this is, from what I've heard, is better. So yeah. So up next we have Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation, another Xbox exclusive that I've never owned. I have played it, and I played it at a friend's house. He had it on 360, and I really enjoyed it. I was waiting for the day for it to come to PS3. We didn't get it. We got the MMO one, which wasn't bad, I suppose. It was free anyway. And we got Assault Horizon, which I enjoyed. But, yeah, this game is fantastic, and if you're an Xbox owner, you must have this on your collection. I paid $13 for this. I love the cover, too. It's really epic. Can't wait for Ace Combat 7, either. So up next, we have another Xbox exclusive, Ridge Racer 6. Launch title, too, actually. Love the Ridge Racer games, and from what I've heard from some people, they argue that it's the best in the series. I don't know, I've never played it, because unfortunately, when I had my Xbox, most of my time went into Halo 3, PGR 3 and 4, and Gears of War. So I couldn't buy this game. It's actually quite rare to get to, especially in its original box, not the greatest hits in that. So yeah, really, really looking forward to playing it. Unfortunately, it's not backwards compatible. So yeah, I'll have to actually put it on the Xbox 360 itself. But that cost me $20. Don't mind paying it because it is rare to have in its original case. Sorry for going on there. So up next we have a game which, for some reason, has always been expensive despite it being everywhere. That is Forza Horizon, the original. I eventually got it, paid $20 for it. Now, I've actually recently completed this on my Xbox One because it's backwards compatible. I love it. I think it's a great game, although I disagree with people saying that it's better than Forza Horizon 2. That I disagree with completely. But I still think this is a fantastic racing game, and this definitely goes to show in my eyes thus far, because I haven't played Forza 7. There is no bad Forza game at the moment, at least yet. So yeah, $20 for that. There's a bit of stickers on it as well, but what can you do? It's usually fucking 30, 40 because it's backwards compatible, but $20 it wasn't complaining. So up next is what some people have told me that I talked to that may be my best pickup. I don't agree, but whatever. So I find The Witcher 2 on the Xbox 360. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of The Witcher. Yeah, I've probably just pissed someone off, but I don't really care. Yeah, so open it. Someone kept the map in it, which I'm surprised. You got the game disc, the other game disc, and the soundtrack as well, which I'm surprised was there as well. Now, why am I saying this? Because I paid $20 for that. Usually that would be a lot more than that, especially considering Witcher 3 getting its awards and all that there. But yeah, I'll probably never play it. Well, the Xbox version anyway, because of you can get the PC version for next to nothing. So we have one more pickup, physical anyway. And devil knows what it is, and you're probably going to be surprised. That is, I bought another fucking copy of Oblivion. This is the collector's edition for 360. Now, I sent the PC version to Devil, the one that I showed in my last pickup, because, he wanted it. And I said to him that if I ever find the 360 or, another PC version complete, God's sake, come out, you know, I'll send them it because, you know, it's what friends do. Bloody hell, trying to do this in one arm. Someone has never used the coin. It's still in its original plastic bag. And I fucking jumped for joy because I want... Oblivion's my favorite Elder Scrolls and I wanted the entire set. Obviously, the book's there. Someone kept the map. The making is on the other, you know, side. Yeah. I don't really need to go on because I talked about it last month with the PC version. Do you know how much I paid for it? For a complete version of the game? $40. I couldn't believe it. Like, even now I'm still stumped why it was so cheap. But there you go. I finally got a limited... Let's be honest, it's a limited edition. I've always wanted. So I'm really happy about that. And the very last game I got was a digital game, which is that there, if you can see. Super Knight Riders, which is a Hang-On inspired indie game, which I'm looking forward to playing, which was $11. So that is everything, guys. Sorry about the whole stack and all over the place, but as I said, there was a lot to get through this month. Let me know what you believe was the best pickup. My personal, I think Wonder Boy was, followed by Oblivion, but let us know in the comments what you think. So, once again, I'm sorry about the how late this video was and not doing a video for 2 weeks, sorry. Sorry about the length of the video. I will get around to it because I'm going to be redoing a few of my videos properly, like my racing videos. I'm going to redo my PS3 collection. I'm going to do some other collection videos, like limited editions and that there, for you to enjoy. So, thanks for being patient, guys, and I appreciate you watching this video. This is Private Mittens. Take care, guys, and see you later. Bye.